Why won't it work?
Look at his bed. Look what the bed I made him. Do you think I can spend a night with him sleeping in my bedroom?
No, you cannot do that.
Why?
Where is he?
In my cage, in his cage.
What? Oh. Well, that's a very cute bed. Oh, look at the bed. What if I break it? Would you be mad?
Yes.
What is going on, friends, family, people of Earth? It is Matt, soon to be joined by, nope, that way, Mary, who is feeding the beasts, as we like to say. She, lucky.
I'm Mary, your partner in crime. Hi, everybody.
She is getting the dinner finished for the children, but we are here. We are on time for once. This because I did it. I was here. But how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great day. We are having quite a busy day, actually. We we went to work and then we got Bella and then we went to the splash pad and then we went and now Mary's cooking dinner. It's been a very busy day. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot packed into a lot of days. So, or a lot of in one day. Anyway, so I'm going to start this off with what can I say? Stranger Things. I don't know if you guys are fans. I'm a fan of Stranger Things. Bella is a fan of Stranger Things. When it first came out, she was.
A different word for fan is love fan.
It was different when it was hard for her to start watching it because the first season was scary, but after she got over the initial, like, oh my god, it's so scary, she actually really enjoyed it. So, I just finished watching the new trailer they released today of the Stranger Things trailer for the new season coming out July 4th. And sorry, and it's very strange. It's just strange. It is a strange thing, but
Is that why they named it Stranger Things?
but it's not really Stranger Things, strange things. Like, it's really a weird introduction. It features I forget the kid's name, the like really rambunctious teenager with the cool car. I forget his name right this second. As a lifeguard, and he's all buff and sexy, and then all the moms are sitting by the pool and they're all like, oh my god, look at me, and he walks by and that's it. Like, that really is not Stranger Things. That's like weird things, like introduction to an adult movie things, like not something I want to watch.
R-rated.
Things. No, X-rated, hun.
X-rated.
Triple X-rated.
Think of Desperate Housewives in a show.
Yeah, like they're all lounging out by the pool, like, oh my god.
And they're like, hey, Billy.
Hey, Bill.
But that's his name, Billy. Billy
Nice
something.
suit, Mrs. Wheeler.
I dig the new suit.
Why are you messing with my screen, woman?
Because I'm about to make you look beautiful.
What?
See?
Hallelujah.
Maybe neck down one more.
No, full blast, bro.
Full blast, brother.
So yeah, so it was really weird. It kind of doesn't get me excited for the latest and greatest, but hopefully that's just some weird thing that they do to try and get trending, which I guess is working. It was like number 50 trending or something. So anyway, back to the real purpose of this discussion here today is the wedding. Now, it's very stressful for me, and I'm not even doing anything. I have to deal with this one being stressful, which is stressful in and of itself. Mary's doing 99.8% of the work. I've been doing 0.2 because I get to hear all the hoo-ha-ha, which I get 0.2% for. But like we got our save the dates. We went to like Hobby Lobby and Michael's and stuff and bought some things for the wedding, like decorations and chalkboard, like all sorts of other things for the. And we got a cute little box to hold our wedding bands in because I was told that you need wedding bands. I said, why don't we just use the rings we have? Save.
What ring do you have that you haven't broken yet?
My rings are broken. Save some money, and we'll use that for something else, and we can get the rings later. But I was told no. We have to have the rings. So we went ring shopping for Mary. That was like 3 days.
It's your fault.
It was sort of my fault. It was 3 days of nonstop jewelers, which shopping for jewelry is almost like shopping for a car. Like you can't.
We can't show
No.
them.
No.
Matt's
Jeez.
a party pooper.
No, you can't show them.
Why?
Because it'll ruin the surprise.
Whatever.
Will not.
Huh?
Will not.
Yeah, it will. Anyway,
Anywho.
what was I saying? See, you totally
You're
distracted.
talking
Oh my
about the
God.
rings and how much you hate
Oh,
not buying
So
the rings.
buying jewelry is almost like buying a car. It's you never know if you're getting a good deal. You never know if you're getting ripped off. You never know anything. You just know the clear, like, they go, oh, this $500, this $300, this $15,000, this $1 million. And you're like, wow, that's $1 million. What a piece of crap.
Yeah, and like you look at some of the prices and some of the things that like go with it, and you're just like, really? This
one-
costs this much money?
This stone, we had to hire special Brazilians to hike up the mountain and chip it out of the top of the mountain, and they had to hike 4 days downhill to get it onto your ring, and it's custom sculpted by a massive diamond cutter, and why? And that's why it's $795,000.
You know,
But we'll give you $5,000 off today. Are you going to do it today?
as much as Matt does not like the whole lab created things, I find the lab created stones to be beautiful. Like all the different colors, and because if you get the real ones, like if you got a pink sapphire, it's like $100,000s of dollars for this stone. But I think the lab created are just as pretty, and like it is a fraction of this price.
The whole diamond industry is a big farce. It's all
A fart.
a farce.
Fart.
It's all BS. It's all inflated prices. Your diamonds are practically worthless. It's a big brouhaha of nonsense. If you ever watch the little mini series on YouTube, Adam Ruins Everything, it's quite interesting. Look up the diamond one. That's the one I first watched, and he does other ones, but the diamond of Adam Ruins Everything is actually quite interesting, and some fascinating points, if I say so myself.
Yeah, because it basically tells you, like, it'll give you a tier of different jewelers, and Tiffany & Co. being the top jeweler. And the reason
No,
why...
you're thinking of a different video.
Is it a different video?
You're thinking of the video with the guy that goes undercover into all the high-end jewelry stores with a video camera like taped into his shirt with like a little pinhole, and gets the prices of all these diamonds the diamonds are basically the same.
Same cut, same color.
Same cut, same clarity, same size, same everything. And from each store, the price is like varies a lot. Like Tiffany's was like $60,000. What's the other jewelry stores? I don't know. They're like $50,000.
But it drastically dropped as...
And like you can go to K Jeweler and get the same diamond for like $6,000. But because it's Tiffany's, it's
and the
way
name
overpriced.
Tiffany. It's that blue box.
Well, you can buy that blue box on eBay for like $20.
I never really found Tiffany's jewelry to be so amazing.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Okay, moving on, everybody.
Whatever, it's a classic.
I just playing. So it's all just a bunch of
Oh my
garbage.
Jesus.
To
That's
be
not what I
honest, all
wanted.
those prices that they do for the jewelry, I mean, it's really not fair. I mean, I personally don't find it fair, and I think that spending a fortune on a ring is just absurd, and it's just not. It's always just never been my thing. That and flowers. I find flowers to be a waste of money. I mean, I do love them, but I feel like they're a waste of money and they die. And I don't find jewelry a waste of money. I think it's overly priced things that a cheaper, less
gold has
crazy.
value. Diamonds are worthless.
Yeah, but a small little band, the amount of gold in it is not nearly enough to have a value.
Somebody has to make it. So you have to pay somebody to make it. They don't just come out of the ground like that.
I'm well aware. They do come out of the ground.
No, have you ever seen raw gold? It looks like crap. It looks like a little troll took a gold dump right in the ground. That's what it looks like.
Well, can we go find some then?
Yes, I would love to find some.
I think, isn't that in Colorado you can find, isn't there like a gold, like runoff or something or somewhere?
They're tired of hearing us talk about moving to Colorado.
I don't know.
We're going to Colorado for the gold rush. We're only like 150 years late.
Hey, you never know. Never know. We might go into this small, secluded area that nobody's ever been in.
There's stories that hit the news all the time because there's like these touristy gold mines. You know, the old gold mine.
Right.
And tourists go there, you know, they find little nuggets of gold, and it's like practically worthless.
Right.
But there's always these stories that pop up that like somebody finds a big chunk and it's worth like 60 grand or something.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? And I'm not greedy. I just want one that's like, you know, worth like maybe 20 and I'll be happy.
20 grand?
Sure.
You have to pay tax on that though. So you're gonna after tax.
Who's to know I found it and who's to know I sold it?
You don't think somebody's gonna want a receipt for selling you a $20,000 piece of rock?
But who's to know? Who's gonna know?
The jeweler, and the jeweler's gonna want to not pay taxes on that.
No one's gonna know.
Yeah, sure.
Straight up cash.
Are you making tax evasion right on YouTube? Wow, you are a dumb criminal. Wow.
Listen, first of all, I ain't going to Colorado, and I'm probably never going to find
we are. We're
a
moving there
giant
next
gold
year.
nugget. We are?
Next year, April, for my birthday, we're moving.
And you think you should have told me this maybe sooner?
No, I'm telling you now. Breaking news. Breaking news. April. Mark your calendars, folks. We're going in the snow.
Yes, Bella, darling.
Anyway.
I have a question.
We may have an answer.
Has anybody on there went to Clearwater? I'm just...
Bella would like to know if anybody has gone to Clearwater. Nobody's talking to us right now, Bella, so I can't give you an answer.
No one wants to talk to us tonight. Just turn it all off and forget it. Just turn everything off.
Anyway, so after the 3 days of ring shopping, nonsensical ring shopping, we finally got ring. We finally just got rings. Yes, plural, rings. So, well, because somebody showed me an idea, I was like, oh, that's a great idea. We couldn't find exactly what we needed for that, so we found the second best thing, which is great. It turned out great. It looks beautimous.
It's amazing. I love it.
Mary's very happy.
I wish I could wear them right now.
You can't. They're for the wedding. But we did kind of get placeholder rings because instead of, to save money, instead of buying the real gold ones with the real diamonds, we went to Pandora, which I thought was a fantastic idea.
It's my idea.
It was Mary's idea. We went to Pandora, found almost exactly what we were buying in the store with the real gold and the real diamonds for a quarter of the price. So it was awesome. Now, the only thing is, the Pandora, like, it's rose gold, so the Pandora ones, we read reviews that they tarnish, they look like crap after 6 months to a year, so we bought them more as like a placeholder. They were very cheap alternatives to the real ones.
Cat.
So instead of spending that money now, we'll spend it next year and we'll get the real ones to take their place.
But I wish that these were, you know, I do really, volume is really low.
Is that better?
Is it better now? Can you hear me now? I really wish these rings were held better. I mean, I have to take them off if I'm, like, you know, doing, you know, high tense cleaning and washing dishes and so on and so forth. So I have to probably take them off. But what's really awesome is they actually match this ring because they have like hearts on like the band.
You're not gonna be able to see that.
I know they have like hearts on the outer bands, a bunch of hearts around the outer band. So they match this one and they match this one. But my plan is to do the whole like wedding, like or how does it go with these rings? So this one is actually going to be with these rings. So this one's going to go on my finger when it's going to be added.
What the heck are you talking about?
Listen.
So
So when the officiant says, you know, with these rings, you're going to add this ring.
See what I'm talking about?
You're going to add this ring to the other ring so that when you do the whole replacement, this ring is still meant to be and this one never comes off. I have a plan. It's
well,
cool.
it has to come off because you got to get the ring behind it off. So
Well, you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? This is 0.2% worth. I'm actually going to upgrade myself to 0.5 now. So you're only doing 99.5% of the work. So anyway, so after that, then
Behave yourself.
we had to go to Michael's, and whew, you ever see Mary and Mike? You guys seen Mary and Target,
That's
right?
like it's like Target like 10.0. It's amazing. Like I could probably spend $1 million in there without blinking an eye. A Hobby Lobby, actually, Hobby Lobby.
Whatever the heck it was.
That store is fire.
She's like, oh my god, look at this! Oh my god, look at this! Oh, you think we should get this? And what about this? And oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I love that store. That
You think
store.
this would look good? And what about this? You think this matches with this? And oh my god, what if we get this and then we put this on
That
time and we
store
do
is amazing.
Like, I wanted to blow my head
It's
off.
so pretty in there. Like they have so much like rustic feel things, and everything's like wood, and it's just amazing store. It's so pretty in there. I really recommend you go to that store if you're trying to DIY anything, or it's just a fantastic store.
Yes.
You know, how can I have a conversation if you're just...
I'm just voicing my opinion silently. Silent protester. What? Bella got this.
Hobby Lobby.
From
oh,
Hobby
is that
Lobby.
Michael's? No, it was Michael's.
This is Michael's.
Go
Look.
eat your dinner.
Look at the pillow. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute.
I don't know what's up with these. I don't know what's up with these. Can I see it? Like all these.
This
I
is
don't know.
a thing.
It's the reversed sequence things. So like they have these on shirts and they have them on pants and
Bella.
they have everything with reverse sequence. Bella needs to have it. Like look at that.
Bella has these pants. It's actually kind of cool. There's this sequence like this, and it's like a action pose type thing, and it says hi, and then you flip it over, and it says bye. So you can go hi, bye, hi, bye.
And literally when she leaves school during the day, she'll like roll it down and say bye everybody, and when she's at school it says hi.
So back to the wedding conversation. We actually. Oh yeah, here you go. Just these. I actually wear these when I go to sleep. Where is it? See? It says hi. Let me see. Hi. Which way? This way. Bye. See that?
So cool.
Here.
Hold on, be right back.
So, we went to our first and only food tasting. Through our venue, we got a catering list, and you know, we didn't really want like fancy like plated dinners and white glove butlers and all that happy crap. We just wanted more comfort food. So we picked a barbecue place. Believe it or not, barbecue wouldn't be my first guess for wedding food, but we went there to have a tasting just to see, you know, what's going on, and it was actually really delicious. I wish we actually had one closer to us so we can go eat dinner there, but this one was like an hour and a half away. Mission Barbecue. I don't know where they're located. They said they had like 80 stores. I've never heard of them. 80 restaurants, but Mission Barbecue is really, really good. And I for one did not know that a wedding tasting food sample thing would take 2 hours, but this thing was 2 hours. Was it 3?
3.
No, I think it was 2.
4, 5, 6.
No, it's 2. 2
Was
hours.
it 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours. But
Lucky,
the
you
food
want
was
more?
delicious. The sauces were delicious. The cornbread was awesome. It's so hard to find good cornbread.
It's not your average like dried cornbread where you bite it and it all falls apart. It's more of like a cake, like cornbread.
I called it a
so
corn cake.
good.
It was so good.
More.
So we went there, and the lady was really nice. You know, a lot of bull crap banter going back and forth.
Delicious though.
I was kind of disappointed though, because she goes, "Don't come full. You know, you're gonna be eating a lot of food." Now, see the size of me. When somebody says there's gonna be a lot of food, I expect a lot of food. I don't expect mice portions. There was a decent amount of food, but definitely not enough for 2 hours of sitting there tasting everything. I was hungry, and Mary refused to feed me afterwards, which I thought was wrong. She's like, "You just ate all that food. You don't need to eat."
I did not, liar.
She's fat shaming me right in the middle of the store. Right, everyone was watching and seeing me. I basically broke down in tears and left the store crying.
You're the biggest dramatic liar on the planet.
She was fat shaming me right in the middle of the store. I could not believe it. Like, I can't believe I'm gonna marry this lady. She's totally making me cry.
I
Right?
did not.
You don't need to eat more. We just ate for 2 hours. Do you need more brisket and ribs and cornbread? Look, look, look. And everyone's just staring. Like you could have heard a pin drop. Even they stopped cooking. The whole restaurant came to a screeching halt. All because Mary was berating me in the middle of the store. And that's a true story. Don't believe what everybody else tells you. I have the video to prove it.
Do you now?
I do.
Show it, everybody. Say, I want to see it, everybody.
It's coming down the pipeline. I have the video to prove it. How I was fat shamed in public.
You are not fat shamed in public.
It's not my fault, okay? Well, it is my fault I'm fat, but I can't control it. Food is freaking good.
I never said that. And I said, let's go get something to eat. And you're like, I'm fine.
No,
I
never.
wanted to go get
I was never offered food. I was like a prisoner. I was a prisoner in my own car. Nothing to drink, nothing to eat.
Nothing to drink. You had a whole cup of soda. Mountain Dew, to be exact.
Anyway,
And how it changes when you
Mission Barbecue
run.
was really good.
It was really good.
I hope anybody that's attending the wedding is going to like it because I thought it was good. Yeah, it's messy food for a wedding, but guess
It's
what?
really not. I mean,
Guess what?
it's
Chicken
really
butt.
not.
We got, what did we decide on? We decided on,
No, because it will be surprising. You'll kill the excitement for the dinner.
okay, we didn't decide on anything. We didn't
decided-
decide anything yet.
Just know we have cornbread and macaroni and cheese. That's it. That's all I'm telling you.
2 starches.
Wait.
Hey, nope.
What else?
Sit. Nope.
Oh, another thing. We contacted a cake lady, right? You know,
A very professional cake lady.
we didn't do anything. Mary contacted the cake person.
99.9% of the time.
And they don't answer their phone. No.
It goes to a voicemail and it says, please leave your voicemail. We'll get back to you between 24 to 48 hours.
You know how many hours it's been? At least 240 hours. Mission Barbecue. How do you know Mission Barbecue? I've never heard of them. And everyone tells me, oh my God, Mission Barbecue is so awesome. I've never heard of them.
Continue back to your cake story.
So it's been at least 240 hours.
It's been several days and not even
240 hours is 10 days. We have not received a phone call back. Not one.
So we're not going through her. But we may have a better plan. I'm not really sure.
Do you want me to tell you what that plan is?
No, it's fine. It was good. It was all right. Okay.
Do you want me to tell you what that plan is? Well, I'm going to tell you what that plan is. The plan is when we were at Mission Barbecue.
She gave us something I never thought Matt or myself would eat and enjoy.
They gave us a platter tray, you know, those silver serving trays with black, brown paper, you know, like the food waxy paper, you know, whatever. This is their serving style. And she wrote, congratulations, drew a ring and some other fancy crap on it. Real festival. But do you know what was in the center of it? Do you know? A peach cobbler. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, big deal. Peach cobbler.
No.
No.
It was
This was peach cobbler from heaven.
when you ate it, okay, when you're taking a bite of that, it's like
It was a party in your mouth.
It was a party in your mouth, but it was kind of sort of like grandma on the farm just adopted you.
I'd be fatter than I am.
Grandma on a farm adopted you. And
We don't want grandma to get run over by a reindeer.
No,
Not this grandma.
Not this grandma. This grandma was fire. It was kind
Grandma got run over.
It's like you're thinking, you know how they ring the bells on the farm, dinner. No, sweetheart, you got the peach cobbler. You run.
Yeah. So
You run for that. It's so good.
What we've been thinking about.
You're pinching my leg.
Sorry. What we've been thinking about, what we have actually decided to do, if everything will align, because we have to go through the venue and approve, because he's basically like he's holding the money and then he disperses it out to people, right? So he's holding all the money, so we have to get it approved for him because he has cake, you know, everything's like budgeted out into his thing. So there's like a cake credit, there's a this credit, there's that credit, there's blah,
a little
blah,
much.
Blah. So we have to talk to him about it, but we would like to purchase the desserts through them and then just get a small cake from like Publix just to do the little pictures and the bull crap. I don't even think we need that. Mary wants it, so we're doing
You
it.
gotta have your cake cutting. It's just what you have to do.
You
Even
don't
if
have to do anything.
I'm done
See?
arguing with you over the stupidest little things.
See?
Stop it.
But they're just little
But so
nuances.
they have 10 to 15 different desserts to choose from, and they're all cooked on order. So we have to order 25 at a time. So they're not going to just cook them. So the only thing that they had.
I would like to try the other ones though.
I know.
I don't want to just take their word for it.
Apple cobbler, blueberry cobbler, peach cobbler, strawberry cheesecake,
some other s'mores thing,
some mud pie s'mores
mud
thing
pie, yeah.
with like s'mores. They had, I don't even know what else. There's so much.
So we were gonna get that instead of the cake because I think people would enjoy the desserts more than the cake.
They come in these little cuppy things.
Why do you always say that? The little cuppy thing. It was a bowl. It was like that big.
Well, it was one. If it's warm, it comes in a bowl like this. If it's colder, it comes in like one of those cup shooter like little things.
So I think people would enjoy that more than a cake. You know, everyone's caked out.
Sit down about cake.
You always have cake. Birthday cake, wedding cake, this event cake.
Right.
Who doesn't want some fire peach cobbler or blueberry cobbler?
And you know what the best part
or gabagool?
You know what that best part of that peach
Kate
cobbler
May,
was?
all you can eat gabagool.
Was
$34.99.
The best part about that cobbler was the
gabagool.
No, will you shut up and stop confused? It's like sitting with Bella. Is the crust, whatever crust and like
was made of gabagool.
Stop. Whatever the crust that I'm done. I give up.
The crust, it was like a graham cracker bready type crust. It was very delicious.
And then you're retarded.
So yeah, I think we're gonna go that route as far as
you're blinding me with the light. As
far as desserts, because $400 for a cake, I never liked that concept to begin with. And you know, if we spend those desserts are $2 a piece or $2.25 a piece. So if we get a $400 cake credit, we can get 200 of those desserts. And she says we get to keep the extra. What?
And all the food at the end of the night we get to keep. So you can imagine after.
I hope nobody eats.
I hope nobody eats because we're taking it all back to wherever we're being, and we're gonna eat it all night long.
Be big fat crap.
Oh yes. We're not sharing with anybody, so everybody who's come
Bella.
don't eat. Eat, Bella. What are you doing?
No dessert, Lucky. No ice cream.
No.
Ice cream. I feel bad. I told the kids we'd take them for ice cream earlier, but we decided to take them to the splash pad. No, I'm not going to say Mary. We thought they'd have more fun at splash pad. Mary thought they'd have more fun at splash pad.
Which?
They had a decent time.
They had fun.
Did you want to go to the splash pad or get ice cream?
She wanted to go to the pool, but I thought that the splash pad would be more fun. It's really big. It's not a small area. It's two big, separate areas. And I think they had fun, and I didn't have to worry about who was going to drown and who wasn't. That's why I said just leave it alone.
This light, I'm going to fight it.
It's not making much of a difference. It's fine.
It makes
look at my face now and look at over there. It does not make much of a difference.
It makes a difference because I have to look at it.
Don't look at it. It's going to blind you. There are LED lights.
So all day, Lucky's been ice cream,
Except
ice cream,
me.
ice
I'm
cream.
not sharing with you either, Bugga.
I've never heard Lucky speak so clearly. When I came home this afternoon, I was like, hey, you guys want to go get ice cream? Lucky, when Lucky's watching his show, you guys probably don't notice, but he is like lasered in, right? You have to like clap, scream, whatever to get his attention. He's lasered in. I go, hey, you guys want to get ice cream? He goes, I want ice cream. I was like, what? Where did that come from? You don't speak that clear. You don't. It's usually like, and now I know he's just playing baby, and he's not letting his real self be heard. Because I feel bad we didn't get ice cream, but I have to go to bed soon, so we can't go.
And I have to go to bed soon, too, and so do you and your brother. It's great.
I have to be up at 3 o'clock. Do you know what? You've probably never seen 3 a.m. on the clock in your life.
Nobody's getting anything. What you're going to do is you're going to eat your dinner right now is what you're going to do.
So, as we press forward with this wedding, you would think that the stress would become less and less, but...
Because every time you turn around, it's, oh, God, I didn't even think of that.
Every time you turn around, it's... You need another thing, another person, another option. It's more money, more scheduling, more hurdles, more this, more that. Like, Mary's been filling out envelopes for like 3 days to people. Honestly, I don't even know who half these people are. She's like, well, we got to send one to these people. We got to send one to them. We got to send one here, one here, one here. I'm like,
You
what?
don't even know,
Like,
buddy.
I don't, there's people's names on there. I don't even know who they are. And she goes, well, it's your family. I said, what? I don't know who they are. I do not know. But I was told to invite them, so I'm inviting them. And I guess I'll meet family for the first time at the wedding. If they show, which I don't think they will.
So dramatic. It's just a little extra dramatic
I'm
right
not
now.
being
You're
dramatic.
being a little dramatic right now. Doing a little bit. Why would you think the stress would decrease?
My stress
The
levels.
stress doesn't go away until after the wedding. I cannot wait. Ah! I don't understand.
My stress
Like,
level's fine. If Mary would calm down, I'd be
Really? Look at...
chill.
Really?
As Hyde would
Did
say,
you know-
I'm aloof.
Did
I'm
you?
aloof.
Did you?
I've been watching
not-
a lot of that 70s show
Did
lately.
you not just hear him? Mary's writing all these things out. I don't even know who's coming to the wedding. I don't even know who these people are. Really? Really?
don't.
You just had like a.
I'm not stressed out about it. I'm just like,
You just had a
why?
3-minute panic attack just now over.
I just don't know why I would have to invite these people.
Panic?
Friends.
Is this a panic attack, guys, or is this not a panic attack? Is this a Matt?
Who's
panic
freaking out, man? I'm not
You
freaking
are
out.
freaking out right now, and you're like spitting on me.
I'm freaking out, man.
But no, I personally cannot wait until wedding day, only because I'm super excited, and I don't really even think that I have the capacity to be patient enough between now and 6 months from now, to add on to the zero capacity of patience that I have, which makes it even more stressful. And the fact that there are a couple of things that, like I read, things that brides always forget. And I'm like, oh crap, I forgot about that, or something else. So I just can't wait for the day to be over.
Wow, that's
I
great.
can't wait to the day.
I can't wait till it's over either.
See, turn it off, put it down.
You don't need to see anything.
It's blinding me.
All right, we'll wait till it falls again.
It's not that I can't wait until the day is here and everything is over.
Are you kidding me?
And all
Mary's
the
gonna
stress
be
is
a
over.
wreck that
I'm
day.
so excited. I cannot
She's
wait.
about to get like Valium or something from the doctor.
No, y'all need
She's
to
gonna
bring
be
some
like,
tissues. Lots and lots of tissues.
oh gosh,
And like
you see this strand of hair? It's not the right color.
like I am gonna have a
You should probably have like 3,000 million tissues.
I'm probably gonna have
3,000
3,000 million
million.
tissues, yes.
Somebody
I'm
might call
gonna
Kleenex.
yeah. I'm gonna be very emotional, very like cry. I'm just gonna be crying all the time, and I'm not gonna be nervous. I have no
Yes, you
reason
will.
to be nervous. What am I gonna have a reason to be nervous for?
Because that's just you. You're gonna be nervous about nothing.
I'm just gonna be
You're gonna be like, I hope the sun's at the right angle.
Yeah, I'm
It's
very
gonna
concerned
screw up my
about the
picture."
sun. Why did you start the sun conversation? Listen, okay? Go outside, okay? The sun with the chapel, the sun rises and sets east and west. The entrance to the chapel is to the west. So that means the sun sets to the west, right through the chapel. So Matt's gonna be standing there, I'm gonna be standing there, and the sun is gonna be right inside the chapel, baking us.
It'll make
and
you-
then what happens if the sun, it's not bright enough, or it's not,
You see
or
what I'm
it's too
talking about?
dark or something for pictures after? The sun makes a big difference. See, it's the truth.
Listen,
And even if it's Bride
I've spent-
101, keep track of the sun.
listen. Never in my life would I think that I would
Someone please help me out here.
spend numerous hours looking at cups. Like cups. I've spent many hours of my life looking at cups, and I've spent many hours Googling sun locations, orientations, time sets, and everything else you'd ever want to know about the fudging sun in December to make sure that the sun and the lighting and everything is perfect.
Someone help me out here, because the sun, it makes a difference. When that sun is coming down, even when you're driving and it's 5 o'clock, the sun is like blasting in your eyes if you're facing that way.
The door is this
So,
big.
I'm
There's a
just-
building
Are
behind
you
the
gonna let me
chapel.
talk? Or are you gonna just
So-
keep cutting me off? Italian tradition believes rain is good luck on your wedding day. No.
I learned
little
something
bit.
interesting about Italian weddings. You know that instead of rice, they use Cashews? No, almonds. Almonds. That's confetti. So if anybody brings almonds and throws them at me, I'm going to throw them right back because those things are going to hurt.
No, you don't like chuck them. You kind of just throw them up in the air as they fall on top of you or whatever.
Yeah,
and
just
I
what I
think
want.
they're
Raining
almond
nuts on me.
slithers. Maybe they're almond slithers.
It's raining nuts. Hallelujah, it's raining nuts. Like, no.
So I'm concerned with the lighting and like when you're going to take the photos and everything after the ceremony, and
You know what my biggest concern
and if
is?
it's going to be comfortable with everybody sitting outside after the ceremony or before the ceremony, if the sun's going to be blasting, everybody's going to be hot and sweaty and icky.
It's Florida.
I'm just
it's
concerned
hot.
with the way the sun is setting.
Listen, my
So
biggest concern...
The daylight savings does not change and we continue to keep the sun the way it is, like what time is it now? 6:36, and the sun is behind the building and not blasting through the windows as much, but still, if you're out there right now, you're baking. It's so hot. It seems like when the sun sets, it seems hotter.
You know what my biggest concern is? What if, just hear me out,
I don't want to hear your what if, because your what ifs are always so bad.
What if we wake up December 6th?
I'm going to throw myself on the floor if you say something bad. Somebody knock on wood before you jinx me.
What if December 6th, 2019, we wake up at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, right? And we get up and the sun's not there.
And
What
it's
are we going to do?
cloudy all day?
No, it's just dark. Like, and the sun decided, I'm not waking up today. What are we going to do then?
You panic because that means it's a very big global problem.
But
Forget about my wedding.
Forget about the world.
Forgetting
What about the
wedding? Okay, forget about the wedding. That's a bad global problem.
Yeah, but the pictures aren't going to be right.
Oh God, Matt!
The lighting's going to be wrong in the pictures.
Bop you in the forehead.
Do it.
Matt, shut your mouth. It's raining nuts. I'm gonna make it rain nuts in a minute. But
See, you guys are going to be singing that all day now. It's raining nuts. Hallelujah, it's raining nuts.
so I'm just nervous of certain little tweaks.
The son
I'm
just
nervous
goes,
of certain
oh,
things.
the son
like,
skipped
you
his
know,
Jimmy Jean sausage today. He's like, I'm not coming out today. It's like, nope, boop, see you tomorrow.
For like even Lucky and Bella's birthday,
just
their
keep
whole
ignoring
life, I was so concerned about how their birthday was going to be, if everything was going to be, planned correctly and whatnot. So now I have, it's great that somebody else is planning it for me and they're like a wedding coordinator, so they know what they're doing.
They're not really
So it's
planning it.
great. Putting things everywhere and it's great that somebody else is doing it for me, and maybe I won't be so concerned, and maybe I'll come out looking like this. Damn it, that's not supposed to be there, stupid person.
I've been trying to tell Mary that it's not going to be perfect. Just relax.
No, I expect it not to be perfect. I expect stuff to happen. I do. I don't expect it to be perfect. But I would like it to be not something major happen. Minor things I'll take. Big things, no.
What if it's a little windy that day? What if there's a mini hurricane outside? Sorry. Okay, I'll stop. Not really.
Do these things not bother you?
No, I am not concerned about the sun. I'm not concerned about the weather. I'm not concerned about what color freaking flower.
If it's raining, or if
it's all inside. Why would I be concerned?
If it's raining and it's too dark, whatever.
What's gonna happen? If the sun does not rise,
at least I'll look fantastic.
Prepare for the end of the world and zombies.
At least I'll look fantastic for zombies.
We get to kick zombie butt in tuxedos and bride dress. Like, it's gonna be off the chain.
Now, we got cut off by zombies. Now I don't even know. Tony sets the bar really low, so you won't be disappointed.
That's the overachieving attitude I like.
I listen. Like I said, I expect something.
This is like the worst suction cup in the world. Hold on.
It'll stick perfectly now. Just please don't put it in my face. I can't see. I expect minor things to happen. Somebody to forget something, a glass break, something not be in the proper place, or whatever. I don't expect. I would like not big things to happen. Like somebody, I don't know, all the tables are broken, or like somebody stole all the chairs, or
I
don't know.
There's a loose chair bandit in oh my God! Like, what are we gonna do? Somebody's stealing chairs out of every venue, every church, everything. Somebody is literally going around stealing all the chairs and tables, Lucky. What are we gonna do?
I'm not being.
Oh no!
I'm just saying,
Jarrett, it's hurricane season.
I don't know
Mary's
what.
coming to town.
I don't know what would happen. I don't know what the worst thing could happen. I guess the worst thing could happen is I rip my dress in the middle of the ceremony, walking down the aisle. That could be the worst thing that could happen.
Does your dress have pockets?
No. I don't think so. I don't really know, to be honest.
That's
mind your business. Don't speak anything about my dress at all.
That's like the most important thing. Everyone needs pockets.
Not all wedding dresses have pockets.
Where are you going to put your tissues?
In my boobs.
Oh, yeah, that's classy. Hold on.
My cousin's daughter started eating the icing off the cupcakes and putting the muffins back on the table for everyone else. I was just glad they decided not to tell me after the wedding.
That, Lisa, is a champion right there.
That's great. Kid.
That's a champion.
Raccoons invading the reception. I wouldn't mind.
Oh, I would.
I wouldn't mind.
They followed me all the way there.
Could you imagine? Like, how cute would this be?
Unexpected Pawnee.
No, like, how cute would this be? Like, we're there outside during, like, cocktail hour, whatever, and, like, a family of, like, Bambi deer and stuff come and, like, greet us on our wedding day.
They get shot. Bambi families get shot.
A pig.
That's what happens in the movie.
That is awful.
That's what happens in the movie.
Awful.
Haven't you seen the movies?
Worst case is a huge sinkhole and we all die. Oh my God.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my God.
And the sinkhole is just right at the chapel. Like, there's just right there. Nowhere else, just right there. And our car. Our car drops and the chapel drops. The end.
Oh, they can have my car, just not me.
We have insurance. It'll be all right.
Give me a new one. I'm just, just stupid minor things I accept, and that's fine.
I'm really concerned about that chair bandit now. You think somebody's really going to go around steal all the chairs?
Hi, Diana. Thank God you're here. Please help.
You think somebody's going to go around and steal all the chairs?
I'm not talking about stealing all the chairs.
You said, what if somebody stole the chairs?
I don't know. It was the only thing that I thought of at the moment. I don't know what bad things could happen that actually make a
probably the worst thing that could happen, as I foresee right now, is
a runaway groom.
No, the caterer doesn't bring any food.
No, for some odd reason I trust her.
No, I'm just saying that's the worst. Like, their tire goes flat in the highway and they get into a spirally, fiery crash.
1-800 McDonald Catering. What?
Papa John's?
No.
55 pizzas.
No.
And Domino's, we need 2 pizzas.
No, I'll take Papa John's as long as half of them have no sauce.
You're not gonna eat 26 pizzas?
Hey, you don't know that. Please keep talking about the sun. What, Tony? No.
Tony.
No! I'm just...
I think the sun is a terrific...
Shh. I am just concerned... Excuse me. I am just concerned because I just don't want it to just... I mean, right now, look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. It's so obnoxious right now. So, like... If it doesn't it's not daylight savings time. Okay, this time it's gonna start getting dark now.
All right, so now
you have to have a super early wedding. It's just, and then the problem is that shut up. Look, it's dinosaur out the door. Look at it. Okay. Like, what happens if?
Listen, we have to plan the time of the wedding according to 3 major factors here. 1, we've already discussed the sun orientation for the wedding. Now, we don't know how the chapel orientates north and west with the sun.
It's
so the
north,
sun...
It's south, it's east and west.
No, you're not listening. The sun sets in the west, but the sun may be angled just enough so that it only hits the back pews in the chapel.
Well, then we need to go back to the venue.
Everybody, we hate sitting in the back pews, so they burn up, all right? But we also have to plan for Congress approval of daylight savings time. So
Well, yes, that's frustrating because now I don't know what time the wedding's going to be or it's going to end because of the damn sun. And it's a big difference. It's like 2 hours.
We have started a GoFundMe account to lobby Congress to approve daylight savings time.
We just want to give them money so they make the damn decision.
So go to GoFundMe.com/Mary's Crazy, and you can donate to her lobbying fund to lobby Congress to approve daylight savings for Florida. Or not approve. I forget which way. But anyway, it's all in the GoFundMe account.
You're a butthead. Big jerk.
And we have to foresee if it doesn't get approved. We have to foresee.
8 pounds to pull your ear off.
We have to foresee the sun's orientation of the day, right? So statistically, it's going to be a sunny, cool day, about mid-70s, lows in the 40s. So as we get through the night, it's going to get cold. So make sure you bring your sweaters. But typically the sun sets around 5:43 in December. So
how do you know that?
I've looked it up.
Listen, I just don't want I don't know. I just don't want it to be all out of whack. You know, I want it to be like
sun
nice
set time.
I just want it to be nice and cool and if it was just a cloudy day, it would be great. There are real world problems. When you're planning a wedding and it's the only day you're allowed to do this, one day only, you get 1 day to do this, and it has to be semi-coordinated, semi-perfect. Not quite, but a little bit. Just got to be a little bit of things you can control. Things I can't control, fine, but I have to be in control of the things I can control.
Last year, December 6th, 2018, the sun rose at 7:05:49. And the sun set at 5:29:04.
So I'm saying it's dark already.
So we have to have the wedding at 2 to make sure the sun is at the proper angle to not shoot through the chapel doors and blind and burn everyone. So we're shooting for approximately 1:33 and 43 second ceremony time. How's that sound?
I stopped listening to you. I was reading the comments. That's what I'm saying. It's just, and then you're going to have such a super early wedding. I wanted it to kind of be like the night, to go into the night, and the pretty, because they have, really pretty outside lights and stuff. And, I really wanted it to be like a, thing. And no, I did not know the sun was 4.6 billion years old. That's really cool.
Do you think it'll change for Mary, though?
In
4.6 billion years, you think it'll change just for Mary on her day?
No,
it is her day. I mean, the sun has one day every week, Sunday. That's all about them. So I think they should change it around for Mary.
I don't. Mary will turn into Bridezilla if the sun is in the wrong spot. No.
She will. She will cry profusely.
Okay, so think about it this way. Okay, imagine. Okay, the sun is now in its hot, obnoxious spot. Okay, and the daylight saving still stays. Or it doesn't, and we're at a whatever, and the sun is in that spot. So now everyone is standing in the chapel, and here comes all the flower girls and Lucky and so on and so forth. But now you're trying to look at all these people walking down the aisle, and the sun is there, and they all look just like a dark shadow.
You actually know what'll happen if you're walking down the aisle.
No one will see anybody walking because the sun is behind them, and you can't look at them.
No, hear me out. Listen to this, right? The sun is steaming into the chapel, right? Bright, blasting on the concrete, radiant light everywhere, right? But then you step in front of it. Everyone turns because the music, here comes the brown.
It's not going to be that
yeah,
song.
Whatever. And she's walking. You know what the sun's going to do? It's going to backlight you. So you're going to look like an angel glowing as you walk through the chapel.
Why do you always have to be a turd? You are a turd. Yes.
What? That was very romantic. You're going to be
sweet.
This angel is going to be walking towards the front of the chapel. The sun is the fourth brightest star. How do we unsubscribe to Sun Facts? I want to unsubscribe. Take me off the mailing list. Random Sun Facts. So,
listen,
anyway, I think we spent 20 minutes talking about the sun's orientation.
I
And
just
she
want to
still
make
wants to talk
sure
about
that
it.
everything's okay. It's just little things. That's all. And eventually we'll figure it out. And
Little
I'll just
things.
work
I just
around
want the
it.
sun to move.
No,
But
it's
don't worry
not that
about
I
it.
want the sun to move. I just want to be able to properly organize when the wedding starts, when it's, it's really, I
It'll
don't
start
care
when
after.
it starts.
No, because then you can't take photos at night. Because
Jared, how dare you? How dare you recommend something so ludicrous like that at night? At night? Do you know what happens to all the light at night? It goes bye-bye. There's no light. There's no light at night. Ow. We can't do that. Even though there's custom LEDs to match your thing.
Go away! Listen. I just want to be able to start my wedding and know what time I'm starting it because I don't know.
Diana goes, that's it. Load up. We're going to cars and let all the kids go crazy on candy till they decide.
Okay.
Sounds like a grand plan.
I just want to know when I'm going to start the wedding. I just don't know when I'm going to start the wedding based on if there's daylight savings or not.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I was going to write something.
I bet you was. And you're not being very friendly.
I'm being very friendly.
I hope
I'm just
you
messing
step
with
in
you.
horse manure.
Hun, I will get married at whatever time you want so the sun's at the perfect spot, all right?
But if you do, is like if you do a wedding at night, are they going to be as like bright and pretty as it would be during the day? Like, is there like a difference? I don't even know what a wedding at night would look like.
It'll look the same except dark.
But
There's light. You act like there's no lights in the place.
And how are you going to record it with your drone if it's going to be dark? All it's going to see is lights.
It's not going to be dark the whole day. The ceremony is literally like 15 minutes, dude. You can't be in radiant light for 15 minutes?
Listen, I just want to make sure that everything works and looks pretty.
Yeah, like
is that hard?
The whole thing's going to...
Is it really
I mean, unless you
that
want to start doing like unity sand and boxes and whatever else things you're conjuring up.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Yes, you cannot move the sun.
I'm not asking to move the sun. I'm just trying to figure out when...
The beasts are calling.
Kids that are very annoying on camera. Hey, what do you want?
We got 2. And Lucky doesn't stop. He may get tackled by the Congress police. So.
Is it really
Stop the kid!
Is it really that big of a deal that I just want to be able to have the perfect time frame?
I understand you want to.
Really
I think you're making it a bigger deal than
I'm
it has
not.
to be.
You're making a bigger deal than it has to be because you're busting my chops over
I just find it
nothing.
fun.
It's not fun.
It's not fun. It's not funny. It's very fun. And it's very funny.
I just want to make sure.
Listen, I just talked about it for like 20-something minutes.
Boomer, help me, Boomer.
About your ridiculousness of the sun orientation. And you guys think I'm joking, but it has been a very real topic of conversation.
It's not all the time. It was one day I had the discussion, and now I stopped talking to him about it.
Because this was my general response. It was basically along the same lines. Like, there's... Like, that's such a minor thing to worry about.
Boomer cares about me.
Boomer doesn't care. He doesn't even know what's going on.
He loves me.
He's getting attention. That's what he knows.
Boomer loves me. Oh, ow, Boomer, he hurted me.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, Jarrett, we will see you guys next week on Coffee Time, where we update you again about some of our wedding shenanigans. And we'll update you as we go along throughout our whole little journey of making sure the sun's in the proper place on the wedding day. But look, see, she's on your side again.
But all kidding aside, Mary is right about the lighting. Well, thank you. She's the only one that's ever on my side. I just want it to be, I don't want the sun blasting on everybody.
It's not. All right, how's this?
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, could you just envision what I'm thinking right now? Just could you look at me and envision what I'm looking at right now, okay? Imagine, it's not a good time to look right now, but imagine that you're looking outside the chapel, or you're not focusing, I don't care.
I'm reading. Tony has more fun facts about the sun.
Listen, imagine that you're looking outside.
I'm imagine.
You're
wow,
looking
it's sunny,
outside.
beautiful, bright day. Okay.
You're looking
Birds
at.
are chirping. Sky's blue. I think there's a
Are
little
you
rainbow
gonna
there.
let me have?
I'm painting a picture.
You're looking. You're standing in the chapel, okay, even by the door, and you're looking out, and you see the sun now in that awful point that it always is at 5:30 every day. That it blinds the crap out of us every time we're driving in that direction, okay? So imagine you're standing there and you're watching the people walk down the aisle, everything else, and there's just sun is right there, obnoxiously bright in your face. It's just obnoxious, just there, blasting at you. That's all I'm saying, is that I just want it to be not where the sun is just blasting on everyone and, everybody to be able to see the people walking down the aisle without this giant brightness behind them. And they have to go like this. Oh my God, look at how cute they are. Oh, wow. Come on.
I have a question.
So I just want to be able to start the wedding at a specific time so that we don't have, the sun can be up there, that's fine. But if the sun is right there and it's so bright behind everybody walking down the aisle, then that's the problem that I have. Only that's it.
Okay, here, I'll make you a deal.
But no, you're just being
I'll make you a deal. We'll do 3 days of recon at the place, right? We'll go there.
And that's another thing. Thank you, Lisa.
I'm going to be able to see you. We'll do 3 days of recon. All right, we'll go to the barn at approximately 3 o'clock, and we'll sit there.
And I'm going to record it. Okay? I'm going to record
we'll
it, and you're going to see what it's going to be like and what I'm picturing.
Okay.
And hopefully, and maybe luckily, the sun is maybe a little off-centered, and that's great. But all I see is the sun right there.
Okay. We shall see. Sunglasses in church/chapel is a no-no. It is. It's a no-no. No.
But I don't care about the sun, and I don't want to move the sun. I just want to be able to start the wedding at a good time frame where the sun isn't blasting everybody on that awful spot that it is, and we can take nice pictures. That's all. I don't know why you're over making this into this big deal and arguing with me over it when it's just a simple thing to be able to make sure that I start the wedding at a right time.
And then it'll be in the east.
There he goes again.
And then we'll have to be worried about it coming through the stained glass.
Are you done? Are you done now?
Making your dress.
Are you done now? Because the eyes are twitching and I'm freaking out, man.
Making your dress multicolored from the stained glass.
Are you done?
In the custom LED lighting.
Are you done?
Anyway, we will see.
Matt's gonna get it. I can guarantee you have a black eye next week. Come here, honey. Let me hold you.
You've been very violent lately.
Because me violent, you violent.
We will see you guys. We will see you guys next week on Coffee Time.
We're not talking about the sun.
We're not talking about the sun. Anyway, we hope you guys had fun, just as much fun as we did.
We had a blast.
Remember to always enjoy the journey. We'll see you guys next week on Coffee Time. Have a great day.
Bye.